Hey there guys, it's April 26th and it is Flashback Friday! Yeah! Woohoo! Hey guys, we got a busy one today. We're going to start off by asking you to answer a viewer's poll, and we'd really appreciate it. Please take our little poll and just leave your answers in the comments. And also we have special music, the Beatles and the Rolling Stones in this edition of Flashback Friday. Well, that's right guys, one more time Flashback Friday, and it is the last Friday of the month, which means it is this day in music history, and we're going to cover that in just a little bit. But in the first part of this video, we're going to ask folks if you wouldn't mind answering just a few questions that actually I see a lot of you asking in the comment sections on YouTube. More than likely, just like you, I watch videos, I read comment sections, I leave comments on occasion on other channels and stuff. But you know, sometimes I see some pretty strange comments, and some that's like, boy, I'd like to ask that question myself. One is, our first question of today is, are there too many guitar channels or music / related guitar channels on YouTube? Are there too many? And why? So that leads to our second question, are there not enough? And why? So how would you answer that? Are there too many guitar channels, music related / channels out there, and why? Or are there not enough, and why? Now, we're not going to give any opinions on this, but we will respond to your comments. And if we get enough of a response, we'll put out the results to this poll. Okay, the next big question I have, and this one's really common lately. Should a channel operator censor the comment section? So censorship, that's a big question lately. Again, so should a channel operator, such as myself, should we censor the comment section? You know what that means. So leave a comment, yes, no, some, maybe not, why? Let us know. Here's another one, I see this pretty often. Does it occur to you that when a channel gets up to, say, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, that all of a sudden the channel operator seems to have a change in attitude? Now, I've seen this, believe it or not. That one struck me. That was kind of funny. So, does a channel operator get a big head, in other words, with more subscribers, with more subscribers that they gain over time? Good question. That's an interesting one. I'd love to hear your response for that. And here's our final question. How would you rate this channel? From 1 to 5, please rate our channel. Alright guys, so if you wouldn't mind answering in the comment section to all these questions, and I'll go over them once more at the very end really quickly. Please leave your answers in the comments. Alright guys, now let's get back to Flashback Friday and rock and roll. Alright guys, this day, April 26th, in 1977, Studio 54 opens in Manhattan. It didn't stay open all that long, and boy, that was party central. All kinds of stuff that maybe you can or can't repeat went on at that place. But boy, for the partiers in New York City, that was something to behold. And it opened on this day. The following year, 1978, Martin Scorsese's movie The Last Waltz, featuring the band, is released in theaters. The band is also known for being Bob Dylan's band. They were the band that Bob Dylan would take on the road and play and record with and all that. And then after they kind of split ways with Bob, they called themselves The Band. And this movie was released on this day in 1978. On a sad note, especially for country music fans, George Jones died at 81 in Nashville on this day in 2013. George Jones will probably forever be known as the greatest male country singer ever. It's a huge loss for country music lovers. And to finish off this Flashback Friday, the Beatles hit #1 in the UK with Get Back, featuring Billy Preston on keyboards. Great song, #1, 1969. Just 2 years later, in 1971, the Rolling Stones release Brown Sugar in the UK. It will be later released in the United States on May 7th. So there you have it, guys, the Beatles and the Stones. Big stuff happening on this Flashback Friday. And again, to reiterate our poll questions. Are there too many guitar channels out there or not enough? and why? Next question, should channel operators censor the comment section? Please let us know. And next, do channel operators' attitudes seem to change with more subscribers that they get? Do they get a big head with more subscribers? And finally, please rate our channel from 1 to 5. Be honest, let us know. How would you rate our channel? 1 to 5, guys. And give us some constructive criticism. We welcome it. Alright, guys, thank you so much for joining us here on this day in music history on Flashback, Friday, April 26th, 2019. And we'll see you next video.